Despite the fact that social media is one of the blessings Allah has blessed our generation with in terms of instant access to one another, we cannot deny that it comes with a lot of things that every one of us needs to be wary of. In recent times, social media has evolved into much more than a tool to keep in touch or even meet new friends. It has become a marker and a symbol of status, a means of validation, and an avenue to create the life we wish we had, the life we want others to believe we have, or at the very least show off the life we do have. It also tempts us to take off our hijabs and show off our beautiful clothes, our body curves, or jump on dance trends online with our hijabs and niqabs in a bid to make more profit or views. It is that which leads us to use our children as characters in skits and videos in a bid to grow our following. Private, intimate moments between us and our spouses we also share for validation and a few hundred reposts and awes in the comments. Thus, we fall prey to sharing many, if not part of our lives for all to see, coupled with our beautiful faces and those of our loved ones. This we do at the expense of our own detriment because surely not everyone that watches us is happy for us. And repeatedly staring at our achievements with envy could certainly make their evil eye to harm us, the extent of which only Allah knows. The Rasul ﷺ said, "The evil eye is real, and if anything could precede the divine decree, it would be preceded by the evil eye." Furthermore, as Muslims, our beauty isn't cheap and affordable for any Abdul to see. Likewise, posting pictures of ourselves all dressed up just because everyone is doing so costs us sin every time the eye of a non-mahram falls upon our pictures. Then there is the issue of watching haram, gossiping and slandering. Some of us will never receive an invitation to certain types of weddings or events, and yet we can spend hours on end watching clips from the said event on social media, sometimes even liking, sharing and adding hearsay when relating it to others. In doing so, we have listened to the music, allowed our eyes to gaze at haram, partaking in it virtually, and even slandered them. Even if all was safe, why waste time looking at the lives of others, what they are eating or doing or wearing? As Muslims, we understand that time is our capital for investing in our hereafter. Why put that capital into futile investments? Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah said, "Wasting time is worse than death because death separates you from this world, whereas wasting time separates you from Allah." Putting all these into perspective, we'll realize that this social media struggle has made us to partially or completely remove the sunnah from our lifestyle and adopt more social media compliant lifestyles so that we may be validated online by people, at times those we don't even know, or so that our hashtags may trend and we may enjoy a fleeting moment of fame and recognition, thus leaving us with Muslim names and homes but with adab in contrast to the values of Islam. However, with the help of Allah and putting in efforts, we can overcome all these social media struggles. Here are a few tips that will inshallah help us navigate it without compromising our deen. Number 1, let's correct our intentions. Let's have clear and good intentions about why we want a social media account. If we already have an account, then let's check our intentions. Number 2, let's be very careful about who we follow and what type of content we are exposed to. Let's tread carefully by guarding our sight, our tongues, hearing, and our hearts so that we don't earn countless amounts of sins just by scrolling our screens. Number 3, let's have taqwa of Allah as we would of life. Allah is cognizant of our posts, our engagements, our direct messages, so let us interact with the opposite gender in the same way we would when others are seeing us. Number 4, let's enjoin good and forbid evil and not be helpers or accomplices in what Allah has forbidden by liking and promoting what is haram, even if these posts are from our friends and family. Number 5, let us not lose ourselves while trying to save others. While calling others to do good, admonishing and reminding them, we should be the foremost in doing what we say. We also shouldn't get caught in the rat race of chasing followers and drunk on validation and virtual fame. Number 6, let's set strict time boundaries around social media usage when needed and exercise discipline and control. We must not indulge in everything simply for the fear of missing out. More often than not, the indulgence is not worth the hype. Then lastly, let us know when to stop and take care of our priorities. If social media starts to affect our iman or hinder the practice of our deen, by all means, let it go. Remember, my risk and your risk are not tied to social media. Whatever is written for us will come to us. Whatever we give up for the sake of Allah, He will surely compensate us for it. May Allah save us from all acts of misguidance and reward us with more than we can ever imagine for letting go of our temptations. Amen.